Next on Conversations with Cliff.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to Combos with Cliff. Here with my boy, Cuzzo JB and Coco Kales. As y'all can see, Cliff ain't in the building today, so we gonna act up like some badass kids when their parents ain't home.
The takeover.
It's the take, right? It's the takeover. How y'all
The
feeling?
Feeling good. It was a long week this week, though.
Was it?
It was long.
You see you over there, fly and slide. You have a good week, Kels. You glowing, glowing.
I mean, I'm hoping to get out tonight, so we'll see what happens.
Ooh.
What?
I'm such a homebody. I want to get out, though.
What?
Every week you making it happen. You
Where you going?
You need to follow suit.
I'm trying. But down here is weird. South Carolina is weird. Like, they only got so many spots. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like Oklahoma or Dallas. Y'all probably got all.
Dallas. Yeah, Dallas is pretty lit. But look, speaking of pills and dates, I guess that pre-date is more popular than I knew.
Is it?
Men like, yeah, we need a pre-date. Yeah. I guess men been getting tricked out here, so they feel like they don't want to just put out initially and then get to the date and be catfished on a $200 dinner. She ain't giving out. I don't know what it is. You know, these men.
Is the world coming to an end? That's what it is. That's ridiculous. 2023, people talking about pre-dates all over the place. Yeah, right. No.
I don't know what that is.
That's terrible.
You don't know what that is?
Let's go.
You take people straight out on full-fledged dates?
Full date. Let's go.
See? Okay. JV, teach a class, please. Teach a class. Let these brothers know what they need to be doing.
And
just go on a date.
What'd you say?
Just go on a date. If it don't work, it don't work.
And it's good that you mentioned giving a class, because that's one of the topics of tonight. So a lot of women have a question that they want me to ask or put out there. Different people, even men. Women, we don't have a problem sharing information with each other on what to do for men, how to please men, what men like, different men, whatever. You can go through the timeline all day and see women with they toys in their hands, give it examples of what they do, whatever. Why is it that men don't go to each other to ask for help to better themselves in the bedroom? What you think about that, JB?
I think with men it's a little bit different. Because like with women, what y'all are showing is, for women, I think, because y'all, how do I say this? What a man may need a lesson in, another man can teach. So for men, we gotta be a little bit more vulnerable on what we need help with. So like, let's say, for instance, a man, his manhood is not as enabled as another man. He got to say that in order for him to get the lesson. Because if I teach, my lessons will be different than the other man, because I may not need a lesson in, like, well, how do you make your stroke? Like, when you stroke, how do you make it feel deep when it's not deep? That's just an example.
Or I would think it could just be general, like, what's the rule, or how you make your girl have multiples? Like, it don't have to be a specific thing that they ask, and they can just ask, like, what have y'all noticed make women have multiples? Okay. They could gear it toward how the women come out, right?
But what one man may do to have multiples from a woman may not be what the other man is capable of doing. Some men are not capable of doing some of this stuff.
But like, do you guys really not talk to each other about it? Like, do you not like have homeboys who be like, oh, JB, like what, blah, blah, blah. Like, they really don't talk about it? Because I didn't know.
No, we don't talk about stuff. It's not that's a vulnerability. Like a lot of men when they hear me talk, when I talk about like, I like to use toys with women, they be like, oh, so you can't get them in. I'm like, I can get them in by myself. I just like the toys because it's an enhancement.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of men take that as a vulnerability because the first thing out of their mind is, oh, he don't know how to deal without a toy. And I'm
So
like,
like, I
I know
wonder
how
if
to.
there's like, I wonder if there's like a bunch of lying going on then. Like the ones who be like, oh man, I be just, whoa, I tore it up, I did. But it's like, you probably
There's
didn't.
definitely a lot of lying going on because I saw a statistic that said only about 30 to 35% of men are having sex regularly, first of all.
That's fair.
And those 35, maybe 40% of men are having sex with 100% of the women. It's a lot of
That's
men
fair.
that aren't having sex, period. Like most women are attracted to the same type of men with the same kind of aura. That's why we saying there's not enough men in the world, or it ain't no good men. That's because they can juggle around because it's not many of them that's actually pleasing.
Ooh.
But I think
So
part of that is that's because of the energy. Like y'all women, y'all can pick up on, because a man who know what he doing, y'all can pick up on. Y'all can pick up on a man who like, it's the difference between a man who talk about, oh yeah, when I knock it down, everything be good. Her leg be shaking. But then it's a man who will walk in and y'all can tell you like, he ain't talking, he ain't bragging, he know what he doing.
He know what
And
he
y'all
doing.
y'all attracted to that. So it's the gravitational pull that comes from the man who knows what he's doing because he gives an energy. Like you approach me, you know what he is. That's the same
Everybody know
thing
what
as
it
a freak.
is. 'Cause who was the lady
everybody
who
know what it is, JB.
Like you know what it is. You like you know what he doing. Like you can listen. You can tell by his conversation. You can tell by his energy. Like he not sitting over there drooling over me. He gonna look at me. If I don't give him the green light to approach, he not gonna approach.
The confidence,
And
basically.
it's the comment is like he don't need to like do all this hollering and yelling. You gonna catch on to it.
Like people who
You're
talk
going to
too
catch
much
on to
probably
it.
don't have,
And
no, I
y'all women
believe
will
that.
catch on to it.
Yeah.
Y'all can be in a group. Y'all had this thing where y'all in a group. If it's a group of men talking, y'all gonna pick up on the one that's like, all right, I hear him, but I'm watching him.
Definitely.
That's fair. I think that's true.
And y'all do it. And y'all do
Definitely.
it. And so for men, they just have to. They have an issue with it. Like I kept saying in the last episode. I'm like, bro, stop having an ego.
Yeah.
Stop okay, so bringing up ego, does that go under?
Thank you for listening. This has been an A2I Media production.